Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel, Serving Miss Vast YouTube channel. My name is Yaki Mojajimike. I am the owner of this channel. Now in this video, I'll be teaching you precisely how to install SSL certificates on your WordPress website. SSL certificate simply means secure socket layer. You can also refer to it as secure socket layer cryptographic encryption. This certificate is very essential, highly essential for website owners, website developers. As far as anything concerning website is required, SSL certificate is an important tool that you need to have on your website. If you want your website to have an online presence so that visitors can be able to visit your website securely without having any information to be leaked over the website, then SSL certificate becomes a very crucial tool that needs to be on your website. Now Google is very serious about this SSL certificate. If you don't have SSL certificate, you will be lacking behind. You will be lacking behind because your website will not even be appearing on Google search engines. It will affect the possibility or the probability of your website appearing on Google search engines. And not only that, visitors will not be able to visit your website because Google has made it known and has signed into law that every website must have an SSL certificate. This ensures security over online activities, and so that visitors who visit your website can be sure and be secured of their data on the website. That is why whenever you visit a website, you will be seeing this padlock icon on every secure website page that you visit. Show you, for instance, on this page or this screen that you are viewing right now, you can see that my website is secure. It has a padlock at the upper right end of this screen. Okay, for example, just like this one you are seeing here. All right, let me show you now. For example, at the left upper side of this page or this screen that you are viewing now, you can see that my website is secure. That is why it has this padlock icon here, and it is signifying that my website is secure with an SSL certificate. When I click on it, you will see that it says servingmisvast.com connection is secure. And if you click on it again, you will see the SSL certificate and the other details about the SSL certificate. However, I also want you to know that this SSL certificate is a free SSL certificate. So there is what I call free SSL certificate. Free SSL certificate is very good, particularly for those who are starting their websites very new, and if in case you don't have any good amount of money with you, or you're not buoyant enough, or you're out of budget as a starter, and you want to cut off on your spendings on your website, you can start with a free SSL certificate. Maybe as time goes on, you will now buy the Pro SSL certificate versions. So that is to tell you that the free SSL certificate will at least will give you at least 85% of protection. Yes, 85% of protection, up to that, above that. Yes, it will give you up to 85 to 90% protection. But then I assure you that there is more to a pro version of SSL certificate, because to give you the highest security. But bear it in mind that even with free SSL certificate, your data is secured, everything is secured on your website. The visitors' activities on your website is very highly encrypted and secure. But it's just that there are other features which the pro version of SSL certificate offers that the free SSL certificate will not offer to you. All right, so this is a plugin I have installed on my website. This plugin here, the WP encryption. Let me zoom this so that you can see it clearly. This is the WP encryption. That is this plugin here. I installed this plugin, and it is from this company that I am getting my free SSL certificate. So in this my tutorial, I'm going to teach you and so that you let you know how to install free SSL certificate on your website, so that you can start building up your website and start setting up your website right away, and your website being submitted to Google search results and other search engines over there, so that your website can start showing on search engines. So that is the main essence of making this video, and I know that this video is going to be beneficial to most users out there who are looking or sourcing out for a way to encrypt their websites with SSL certificate. Because one thing is you starting a WordPress website and hosting a WordPress website as well, but it is another thing having an SSL certificate. Without an SSL certificate, in fact, you as the owner of the builder, you as the owner of the website or the builder of the website will not even have free access to your website, because browsers like Chrome will be preventing you from accessing even the back end of your website. So SSL certificate is a very highly essential tool for you to install and integrate on your website at the first time you have installed your WordPress software. Yes, WordPress is a very versatile and universal content management system. So whenever you have installed your WordPress website, make sure you install an SSL certificate. It's going to help you a lot so that you can be able to start up building your website and making your website appear there online on Google search results and many other engine search results like Bing and what have you out there. Okay, now let's move ahead in this lecture. So right now I have told you now that I have SSL certificate, but there is a notification here on my website and I need to fix this right now immediately, because my SSL certificate I installed 3 months ago is expiring in less than 10 days. Oh, this is very serious. So, and then this company offers they have this feature that whenever your SSL certificate is going to expire, at least 10 days ahead of its expiration, you should renew and generate a new SSL certificate. That is one thing I like about the WP encryption plugin, okay, because they will allow you to generate new SSL certificate even without paying, at least over and over again. Because unlike other companies, they may give you that one-time trial and then next time you are going to pay, but these ones, they are giving you the free SSL certificate anytime and anytime that you want, okay, until you are ready for the pro version of SSL certificate, which you have to pay for. So right now here I'm going to make sure that I go ahead here by first of all generating a new SSL certificate. This is a new SSL certificate here. I'm going to generate a new SSL certificate. All you have to do is just go to settings and then you go to settings. All you have to do is locate the WP encryption. So when the page opens, you click on generate SSL certificate. First of all, you have to agree to these check boxes here. Mind you, the WP encryption is a plugin and you do all these settings at the back end of your website. So right now you have to tick mark these check boxes. It says generate SSL certificate for both WW and this. It said yes. Then you generate agree to let's encrypt, you click on that. Agree to WW encryption, you click on that too. And when that happens, you click on generate SSL certificate. So now an SSL certificate will be generated in not less than 5 minutes. Alright, we are good to go now. One step completed. Please verify your domain ownership, just as it is written there. It says please verify your domain ownership by completing one of the below challenges. So you have to choose one that is very convenient for you. It's either you use step 1. Step 1 involves you downloading the two files, download file 1 and file 2. Then you have to go to the file manager of the FTP of your hosting panel and complete the whole processes over there. And then the step 2 involves the DNS challenge. Right, and here what you have to do here is to go to the domain DNS manager of your primary domain, add test records using the test record below this. Okay, so you have two test records. That is what you have all here. So what else do you think we'll do now? If I click on this, let's go with the second step, the DNS challenges. I prefer these DNS challenges. I think that would be more better. Step 1 is only meant for people who can have their way so easily on their file manager of their WordPress website, maybe on your hosting panel, because this is my website now. As I'm talking to you, I'm using the EasyWP Namecheap WordPress. Okay, so I prefer the step 2. The step 2 is very easy. With that being said, step 1 can be done by downloading the two separate files which you have here, and these files are the file 1 and file 2. So when you download these files respectively, you now go to the back end of your website. You locate your FTP file manager or SFTP file manager, as the case may be, or even your hosting panel. Then when you go there, you locate the particular folder where these separate files can be integrated. So that is where you copy these files and paste them into that particular folder. So that is how you do for step 1. But as the case may be, I'm going for step 2, which is the DNS challenges. So stay and watch as I do this operation successfully. So all you have to do here is you copy the first test record. Copy the first test record here. I will copy the first test record here. Make sure that I copy it very properly. I'll make sure I copy the first test record very properly. I will say copy. This is the first test record. Now the second test record, I will also copy it very properly. This is the second test record. I'll copy it very properly. I'll copy this one very properly. Now after I've done that, I will click on copy. So I have copied the first test record and the second test record. Now the next thing I will do now is to go to Namecheap, where my WordPress website is being hosted, or where my domain name system probably is being hosted. So I'll go to Namecheap right now. I'll visit Namecheap. So when this page opens, I will have to log in by inputting my password and my username, that is my Namecheap account details. I'll put in my data, my Namecheap password or my Namecheap details, and now my Namecheap account has opened. So this is Namecheap. I prefer this guy. These guys are very awesome. They can give you every domain name that you need almost in this world at a very cheaper rate, and they are the masters of all domain name. In fact, they are the first and original domain name providers out there. So Namecheap is very good. Is an expert and number one recommended domain name issuer or domain name registers that you have on the network, on the global system network. So Namecheap is very good. Namecheap is I recommend them. Sure, I recommend them. Yes, I recommend them. That is why I'm choosing Namecheap. And also they are very good in hosting. Their hosting services is appreciably very good. Now you may be having any other hosting company out there like SiteGround or HostGator or Hostingers or GoDaddy, so you be able to find the DNS of your own hosting and know where to generate your own test records. All right, so I'm going to domains. I'm going to click on domains. Right, I'm going to click on my account, then I'm going to click on my dashboard. I'm going to click on my dashboard. Remember that this test record is 2. Okay, this test record is 2 in number. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I want these are the previous, this is the previous test record I have made earlier. I will delete it, but I want to first of all make sure that I finish this integration of new test record here, so that I can be able to go back to my website. Because if I delete this previous test record, which is holding that SSL certificate that I'm having now, going back to my website may be it may be very difficult. I may encounter some SSL, in fact big SSL issues. So let me first of all generate a new one, then delete the old ones. Okay, hello. Right now guys, I am now on the domain name system management of my hosting platform, that is Namecheap, and this is the advanced DNS here. So, and I am in the advanced section. Okay, so I'm going to generate a test record so as to be able to process those test records, and so that my new SSL certificate will be automatically generated on my WordPress website. So what I will now do is I will come here, I will click on this button here, add new record. Remember, it must be under the DNS, advanced DNS. So if you are also using another different hosting provider apart from Namecheap, you should be able to find or locate where your advanced DNS is, and that is where you do this test record fixings and creations and all that. So when I click on this add new record, a flyout menu is going to appear, and that is this one. So when that happens, I'll go to record type and select test record, because that is what I'm going to generate right away. This is test record here, as you can see it in one of these options. This is test record. So you click on test record, and then you click on host. The host here means the name of the test record. So the first record we have here should be this one here, that is the ACME hyphen the underscore ACME hyphen challenge. This is the first test record, but you're not going to input everything verbatim as it is here. So all you have to do is to delete the name and the colon, then start from here, delete the rest of it has to be deleted, because that is not what the name is. Delete everything apart from the first name. So here is the first name, that is underscore ACME hyphen challenge. This is how the host name should be. So now the value, you put this thing again, then you are no longer going to put this. You delete this name. The TTL is 60 or lowest possible value. We'll come to that later. Delete it as well. Then leave this value here, this key here, this combination of alphabetical and digits, combination of alphabet and digits, you leave it, that is the value. You continue again, continue deleting. Yes, so this is the value. This is the value now. Now you come to TTL, that is a test time to life. That is you select the lowest possible value so that this SSL certificate test record coding will be able to be generated within the next 5 minutes automatically. So now I have finished inputting the first test record. I'll click on save changes. So the whole thing is being saved on my DNS. So the second one is what I'm not going to put. I'm going to put the second one. I put the first one, remain the second one. So this first one I inputted now is just this one here. This first one I inputted here. So the second one is, I'm going to click on add new record again, and the flyout menu will appear. Then I'll go back. I'll go here and click and select the type of record that I want to generate. I'll scroll up and select test record. When I select test record, because I have copied it earlier, so I'm going to paste the whole thing here. And remember, this is the first one I have inputted from here to the end of this value, or to another name. So I will just cut the whole thing from here because this is going to be the second one from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from here also, delete the name and the column, delete the name and the column. Then that is to say that the name of this, the host name for this second test record is going to be underscore ACME hyphen challenge .www. So that is it. So that is to say that I'm going to start from here again, cut everything apart from the name, and that is it. So this is the host name for the second test record. Then the value, I'll go back again and copy the whole thing here. Then the value is starting from here now. So that is to say that I'm going to delete everything, cut everything backwards. That is backwards it. Going to cut it. Going to cut it. Now I also start from in front of this Z. I delete everything backwards so that it is only this key here that will be remaining, and that is it. This is the value of the second test record. Now we have been told that the time to life should be from 60 minutes to the lowest possible value, but in this scenario I'm going to select the lowest possible value because that is what I want here. I select 5 minutes. So when I do this, the next thing is to click on save changes. Now I'm clicking on save changes. Correct. So automatically I have generated 2 test records on my DNS, on my hosting DNS. So that is it. Now I have done that. I will now go back to my WordPress website. I'll go back to my WordPress website here. I'll go back to my WordPress website. Now I have done that, to click on verify DNS challenges. So this is my WordPress website here. This is the interface here where everything was copied. As you can see, these are those things I just keyed into my advanced DNS, into my Namecheap advanced DNS. So I'm going to click on verify DNS challenges right away. So as you can see, it's verifying. Servingmeisvas.com says something went wrong. Click on advanced DNS again. It says could not verify DNS. Please check whether you have added this. I try again after 5 minutes. I continue clicking. Okay, let me go back to my Namecheap and check. Let me check what is wrong. I'm going to make it 60 minutes. I'm going to click on save changes. Then this second one, I'm going to make it 60 minutes as well. Then I'm going to click on save changes. So now I'm going back to my website. First of all, refresh this thing. Then I'm clicking on verify DNS challenges. Correct. You can see it is verified. So this SSL certificate requires 60 minutes to live. So I have passed successfully the second phase of this SSL generation. I have passed it completely well. So the next step now is, says click here to log into your cPanel. Open this SSL TLS option on your cPanel. Unfortunately, I'm using EasyWP hosting, that is Namecheap EasyWP hosting, and it doesn't have the traditional cPanel that maybe other hosting platforms like the shared hosting has, because EasyWP is a managed WordPress hosting platform. But in this scenario, I'm provided with three security keys to download, which later I am going to go to my EasyWP panel and install everything there systematically. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to download these three certificates that you are seeing on this screen. The first one is the certificate, the second one is the private key, and the third one is the certificate bundle. So I'm going to download them one after the other. Now I'm going to download the first one, that is the SSL certificate. I'm going to click on the drop down icon. You can see at the bottom of this my smartphone device, the SSL certificate has been downloaded automatically. So that is it here. And the next one now is going to be the private key. I'm going to click on the drop down arrow again. Then the private key, that's the private permanent key, is downloaded automatically, which is notified at the bottom of this screen here. So the last one but not the least is a certificate bundle. I'm going to download it right away also. As you can see, it's downloading now. That's right. So the certificate bundle is downloaded. So now that I've downloaded these 3 certificates, the next thing I'm going to do now is go to my EasyWP dashboard. That is my EasyWP panel where my website is hosted and managed. That is the next thing I'm going to do now. And you can see I already have my EasyWP window here already. So I'm going to click on EasyWP. I'm going to log in into my EasyWP now. Already I'm logged into Namecheap already, so I don't require to put any password or username anymore. It's going to open automatically. Viewers, as we proceed, now I am at the EasyWP dashboard. That is my EasyWP panel. Yes, this is my EasyWP panel right now, and as you can see, this is a very smart looking panel and it is well managed. This is a dedicated hosting. Yes, manage WordPress hosting by EasyWP, and one of the smartest who of starting up your WordPress website direct very in a couple of minutes, in a few minutes, within 5 minutes, you have started your WordPress website live. This EasyWP Namecheap hosting is that you can host your WordPress website with a starter plan which gives you 1 month free without any payment. The only thing you're gonna pay for is the SSL certificate and your domain name. Your domain name is a must. You must pay for the domain. Okay, even if you don't have the money to pay for the domain name, EasyWP is ready to give you a free domain name. Yes, and just like as I'm teaching you how to install SSL certificate in your website, it is also free of charge. So I know you have benefited a lot from this video. Please don't hesitate to click on the subscribe button, subscribe on this channel and get updates on important ways you can help to move your WordPress website forward, and other many updates that will benefit you as I will be releasing them very soon in the future. Please subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my channel, share this video to your friends, share this video on your social platforms. Now let's begin, and if you have done so right now, I thank you very much for doing so. So let me proceed in this tutorial. Now this is the overview of my EasyWP hosting. As you can see, I already have SSL certificate installed here, but the actual fact is that the previous one I installed is quite expiring. So what I'm going to do is to renew the SSL certificate, which is which is the process of what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to click on manage. That is manage my SSL certificates. I'm going to click on manage. So when I click on manage, you can see this is the new interface. That is the new interface. Now I am going to, first of all, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to first of all click on this change. I'm not going to click on this active status as to deactivate my SSL certificate. I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it on like this. While I change the certificates, it will automatically link up, that is automatically refresh on its own, because some of the times when you deactivate this thing, to reactivate it again, it will not be taking some time to also circulate globally. So that is why I'm not going to deactivate it for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on change. Click on change. So now I have clicked on change. As you can see, if there is no SSL certificate, this green button you have here will be showing here. But since I have an SSL certificate, which is a custom SSL certificate that I'm getting from another website or from another organization, that is why it is stored as custom SSL certificate. But if I have bought the ECWP hosting SSL certificate, it will be showing as free positive SSL certificate. Right now I am still on the starter plan of ECWP hosting, so whenever I upgrade to the higher plan, probably the turbo plan, that is one of the higher plans, I will be getting this free positive SSL certificate, and I will not need to be using free SSL certificate any longer, which offers minimum offers, which gives minimum offers, and which also lasts for a short period of time, after which it will expire. So it is better to buy a free positive SSL certificate. Not only that, it will last for some time, but it will give you maximum protection. Yes, to give you maximum protection than a free SSL certificate. So what I'm going to do here, remember I downloaded 3 certificates. Now the first one I'm going to install here now is the private key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on browse. When I click on browse, a pop-up menu has pop up here. So I go to the file location of my phone device. So this is my download area already. I'm going to locate the files I just downloaded a few minutes ago. So now, as you can see, this is one of them here. But okay, as you can see now, this is the private key. This is the private key here. That is this key here. That is the private key. After that follows the SSL certificate, then this one follows. So this is the private key. How I know is because of this label here, key. So I click on it. That's very good. So you can see the private key has been stored here. So this is a system integration. The ECWP SSL certificate system is able to read what the content of that private key is. So it has read it and it has interpreted it in form of alphabets and numbers. So the next one now is the SSL certificate, which I'm going to click on browse again. I hope you are following me. This is the place I clicked on. Click on the browse so as to locate the file in the part of your phone system or your computer where you downloaded it. So I'm going to locate mine at the downloading section. So the next thing there is the SSL certificate. Remember, I have already installed the private key, which is this one. So the next one now is the SSL certificate, which is this one here. So, and that is it. So I'm going to click on that SSL certificate. Automatically, you can see it has been decoded. That is why the ECWP system is marking it good. This one good. If it is a wrong SSL certificate, it will also indicate that it is a wrong SSL certificate. So the last one but not the least is a CA bundle. That is a certificate bundle. I'm also going to click on browse, though it says it is optional here, so you can leave it, but I'm going to install it right away also. So when I do that, I am good to go. I'm good to go. So this is the CA bundle represented by 6190646C538F8 -cap. That is this thing. This is a certificate bundle. So I click on the certificate bundle. You can see automatically the certificate bundle is also tick mark good. So that's very nice. Everything is done here. Everything is done here. That's very nice. So the next thing now is to click on change. So this new generated SS certificate is going to replace the previous one, that is the former one, because this is the updated SS certificate that is also going to last me for another 3 months. Okay, so I click on change. It says serving is vast not protected with SS certificate, but that is not true. Why is giving me this information is because I'm using free SSL certificate, but the system still knows that it is an SSL certificate. All right, so I'm going to click on synchronize so that it is synchronized with my CDN plan. So it has been synchronized already, so I can now go back to my WordPress website to check if everything, to see that everything is done. So I scroll up here. Since I have finished installing the certificates of the SSL, what I'm going to do now is to click on enable HTTPS now. So I'm going to click on that. If everything is done properly well, it's going to be done. Correct. So you can see it says congrats, SSL certificate has been successfully generated. So I'm enabling the HTTPS now. That's very nice. So this is a sign of saying hooray, WP encryption just saved you, you know, some amounts of dollars in SSL free certificates or SSL certificate fee. So you can see that is to say that my SSL certificate generation is very successful and I did everything accurately the way it should be done, and I am giving another 90 days free SSL certificate challenge. So that means from this month of November, today being the 14th day of November, this SSL certificate is going to last me up to February. Yes, that is November, December, January, February. Yes, up to February, and that is on the 12th of February 2022. That's a very nice one. So this is a very nice platform. Okay, it's a very nice platform. So I know you have learned a lot in this my video, in this my tutorial. Please give a thumbs up to this tutorial, and please first and foremost subscribe to this channel. Hit on the subscribe button below this video. Subscribe to this channel and stay updated anytime I release a new video here on concerning WordPress websites and many more fantastic videos. As you can see, as my website is giving me a notification that my WP encryption SSL generated certificate is expiring in 10 days. Since I have generated a new SSL certificate, I'm now going to dismiss this information by telling them that yes, I have already renewed to a new SSL certificate. So that I'm going to click on that button right now. So as you can see, the notification has disappeared. As soon as I have clicked on I have renewed already, so I don't need to disturb myself on anything about SSL certificate for the next 90 days. Okay, and that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.